Howdy everyone, ArgonMatrix here, welcome you to episode 14 of Dark Souls Remastered. I'm starting out here at this bonfire deep within the Darkroot Garden actually, which is a little ways removed from where I stopped in Firelink Shrine, just because there are a couple loose ends out this way that I want to tie up, starting with this door right here. You might remember a little while back that we actually picked up the, it'll be over here in our key items, the Crest of Artorias we bought from Andre, the blacksmith, way back when. And it opens a sealed door in the heart of the forest, which is this one right here. This is not required by any means. Eventually you will have to get to and fight the boss that is on the other side of this door, still quite a ways away from the door itself, but there is a separate way, a separate path that you can get to this area from without having to pay the 20 grand and make it all the way through out here. But what I really want to do, I don't want to fully explore this area, and I'm not going to end up fighting the boss of this area just yet. Oh gosh. I was trying to like avoid these guys if at all possible. There's like a lot of like, there's like these weird phantom people, and they have all the like starting armor sets and like equipment of the various classes that you could pick at the start of the game. You can see like this guy's got like, I think the knight set, because he's got that knight shield and everything. I should be able to do him in if I'm careful here. There we go. Nice little thrust attack with our Gravelord sword. You do get a decent amount of souls for these guys, and I think they do respawn from a bonfire as well. But what I want to do is try and work a little ways around here past them. I might have to fight one more if I get caught unluckily here. But there is a way to make these guys docile, and that is by joining the covenant that is within the Darkroot. Oh gosh. Okay, well this has gone very poorly all of a sudden. That sorcerer man just snuck right up behind me. Oh gosh, I didn't realize that I had drawn his ire. Well, shucks. If I can get past all of them, I guess I'll have to try and kill them one by one here, because if I can't sneak past them like that, I don't want to have that situation again where I just get caught up like that. So let's see. The knight was around here somewhere. It's hard to see them too, is the thing. I do see the sorcerer over there actually. I don't know how he saw me all the way like through there. Maybe they don't respawn? I could have sworn they did, but perhaps not. Is the sorcerer... Oh, he's facing me, I think. You can see him just barely over there. Maybe they just like know I'm here and it doesn't matter how far away I am, and if I just get too close to this little building that they're guarding over here, then they just all launch a full-on assault. Right now, I feel like I'm safe. It's just this one guy with the... Oh, where's he going? Where's he going? Dude, come on, I'm over this way. You're not going to try and bait me over to where the sorcerer is. Not again, not this time, I'm afraid. Yeah, this is the bandit, I believe, which you got to be careful of because he does have a massive strength stat. He wields that battle axe, but we are just a little bit stronger than him thanks to our delve into the catacombs. So yeah, maybe they don't respawn, I'm not sure. Regardless, we can make our way around and through here, and there is a, yeah, there's just this cat just sitting up in the window, as cats tend to do, strangely enough. Hello.
Is it not so that thou art new?
Oh no.
Thou fared well to find me. That cometh
I'm not
thee
brushed
for
up
the
on my
good of
Shakespearean here.
Yes. My advice true. Forget this. The legend of Artorias art none but a fabrication.
Well, I don't know about that.
Traversing the dark. 'Tis but a fairy tale.
I mean, we don't have any real need to traverse the dark, whatever that even means just yet, so. Well, yonder knocking for nothing. Wait, what is my decision? Oh, I guess yes? I'm not sure what she's even asking, to be perfectly honest. Sure, though.
Well, indeed.
Yeah, I'm very strange, you know, because I meant to answer the question that way.
I'm Alvina of the Darkroot Wood. I command a clan of hunters who track down defilers of the forest groves. What does that say?
Yeah, so like I said, this is another covenant. This is the Forest Hunters Covenant, I think is what it's actually called. And basically what she does here, I am going to join the covenant for the time being anyway. And while you're part of this covenant, you can equip this ring that she's about to give us.
Let us establish.
She might explain a couple things here first, but join the Covenant, I will. Lay it on me, Alvina. I mean, why would you not join a Covenant with a cat as its leader? I mean, that's just a built-in mascot right there and everything. And we get the Cat Covenant ring, which is basically when you have that equipped, it'll automatically summon you to other people's worlds when they invade basically when they come into this forest just outside of here, and they're not part of this covenant. That considers them like a trespasser. So we were technically trespassing there. I think you also have to be human in order to be invaded that way, though. So that's something worth noting.
Thou wearest that ring. It allows for thine summoning. If mine senses reveal intruder.
Yeah, I guess she's just explaining it all again, but more eloquently.
Fend them off, sir. I
Fend them. Don't call me a sir. Excuse me. I love this antiquated dialogue, though. It's so good.
Thou shalt receive great reward, and whatsoever we shall pillage will be thine own.
Working for our own greed, at the very least, partially anyway.
But thou must heed the golden.
Oh, jeez.
The clan is thine own family, to thine king's.
At least until we find the next covenant, right? And we just switch.
Darest
But
not in any attempt to double cross. Have no doubt, such wretchedness never.
and she is not bluffing when she says that. If you are a part of this covenant and you kill any of the other dudes that are out here, because now that I've talked to her and joined the covenant, I don't have to put on the ring or anything. I'm just part of the covenant now. But you'll see that this, I think this one's a cleric here, actually. Does not seem to be bothered by our presence. Him and his weird Harry Potter haircut. Or is that a woman? I don't know. Still a very much Harry Potter haircut, if you ask me. But once you do join the covenant, this guy also happens to just show up. I guess he was in hiding outside of the building here. He's looking like looks like he belongs more in Sekiro than in Dark Souls. But how you doing? I guess.
I'm
Oh, what? You're all about me already.
Let's teach you the clan basics now.
Oh God.
There's no time to chat.
Do I have to go through like a boot camp here or anything?
There is little in the form of rules. You hear?
Little in the form of rules. I mean, that's nice at least.
Whoever's fastest gets to
Ooh, very cutthroat. I can appreciate it.
Only don't forget what Arvina said. Traitors aren't given a second chance for any reason.
Well, can you just give me your sword then, so I don't have to kill you for it? Or your armor? Even better.
Great to have you with us. Good hunting to you.
And likewise to you, I suppose. I think that's all he really has to say for the time being.
Now, you'll be called in soon enough.
If I put it on the ring, which I'm probably not going to for right now, because I might just, knowing my luck, I'll just get summoned every other second and get interrupted that way. You might also notice this guy hiding back here doesn't really have much to say. You can actually kill this guy for a very nice ring. I'm not going to do that just because that does break the covenant and everyone will get mad at me here and I'll probably die in the process of trying to do that. Plus, it's not a ring that I feel like I strictly need right now. Speaking of rings, I did actually unequip the Wolf ring and put on the Dark Moon Seance ring to give me a couple extra uses of this heal miracle, as well as to have replenishment on hand, if I so choose. Now, just because we're part of this covenant does not mean that we're entirely safe within this forest, because there are still, while these guys are all here, it looks like the knight did actually respawn, but maybe in a different location. I'm not entirely sure of how they work here. But there are more enemies lurking about, more of those thorny bushwhack men, whatever you want to call them. I don't even know. They must have an official name somewhere. I do kind of want to scour this place a little bit, because I believe there is an armor set if I go far enough like along this cliffside. Oh, and don't get tangled up in the trees. Oh, that's the worst of all worlds. That's probably something that's going to happen to me once I start getting caught in the... Once I start getting chased by enemies here. There is also this path. Would not recommend going down here just yet. Okay, well... Jesus. Oh, you startled me so bad. Oh, there's two of them. Oh, this is not good. This is not going to go well at all. Alright. Can I just, like, get a thrust off? Crap. Dude! I swear to God, the tip of my sword should have penetrated that fool. And oh, my God. Well, that's what I get for turning my back, I guess. I was trying to admire this nice little river scene. There's a waterfall and everything, and you're going to spoil my fun. Alright, I found my way back to this little crevasse here. Hopefully I can get in, grab my souls, and get the hell out before these guys come chasing me again. Let's see here. Oh, we drew the ire of one. Actually, there's two. Oh no, this is all too familiar now. Dude, my hit points are so low. I feel so just. Oh, there we go. All right, that's not too bad. A couple blood red moss clumps for the road. Don't mind if I do. Like I said, probably the least useful moss clumps in my estimation, but just because they're the least useful doesn't mean they're useless. Very important distinction there. I'm just keeping an eye out because I know there's a lot more of these guys hiding out and about in this wood. So you gotta be very careful. I think that's one right there. Yep, there it is. Okay. If I can pull him over here, that would probably be for the best. Oh, okay. Man, the speed of my attacks and the speed of theirs are like so similar that it's hard to tell who's gonna get it off first. I thought that was a guy there in the ground, but no, it's just a rock. So they got rocks and trees and rocks out here. They go all the way out here. Is there anything even out here, or is this just Oh, that's lovely. I mean, we'll actually be going after that in a hot minute here. That little hydra down there. That's another one of the loose ends in the Darkroot area that I wanted to tie up really quick. Because believe it or not, we are capable of handling a hydra quite handily, in fact. Still not probably prepared to go back and handle that other dragon that we got on the bridge, the Hellkite dragon, but okay, this is bad. This is a really bad time. There's like 4 of them chasing me. I'm just gonna run here. If I die, I die, but we do get the Eastern armor set at the very least. I'm not gonna worry about trying to fight these guys, I don't think. This is the only item that's out here that's of much importance as far as I know. It is the same armor set that Shiva was wearing, the captain of the brigade, I guess he called himself. Shiva of the East. Now let me see. I hope that they're not tailing me too close here. I should be able to get... Yeah, here we are. All these messages here designating where the stairs are up to the bonfire. If you do manage to like make your way all the way around to this door from the other side, even if you have the Crest of Artorias, you will not be able to open the door from that side. So that's just a note if you decide to take the alternate path, which I will show off eventually here. However, let's take first a look at this this Eastern armor set anyway. Exquisitely crafted, this helm offers excellent defense, particularly versus slash attacks, which are one of the main threats in the battles of the East. And they were teasing Sekiro all this time ago. Look at this nice little helmet here. Does make our role a little bit more unwieldy, but it is a very cool armor set. I don't think I'm going to worry about using it just yet. I do kind of like this this chest piece though, especially like the one shoulder here is like the face of a lion, which is just badass as hell. Although we do look like a little bit too big for our britches in this right now, so I'm going to go ahead and keep it lean, keep it sleek for the time being. Not that I feel like I strictly need to, but I do actually still really like this this fashion statement I'm making, so for the time being we'll rock it out. Now I'm going to make my way over to the Darkroot Basin, actually, where we sort of quickly skirted through. We fought that one Black Knight with the glaive, and then we made our way over to Havel. So I'm going to make my way down there, and I'll meet you guys there. Alright, I'm making my way down here, and this is the area that I recommended running past. You can actually sort of see the door that leads up to that tower in Undeadburg. That's where we fought Havel, so this is more or less where we are. But what I want to do now, that I'm a little more equipped to handle this place, is start making my way over this way. You can see, lurking around in the water over there, the guy that we saw from just up above not but a moment ago. The Hydra is hanging out over there, and I've actually equipped the Crest Shield for right now, because the Hydra has a long-distance magic attack that is pretty devastating, but the Crest Shield can help mitigate that somewhat. Not, like, entirely, it's not going to be the best. I'd like to just try and avoid the magic attacks when I can instead of blocking them, but as sort of a means of secondary defense, it's not too bad. These guys also aren't too bad, despite their hefty, bulky, massive upper body appearance. They could be worse. Go ahead and heal up here while we still haven't drawn the attention of the Hydra. You will draw it probably sooner than you think when you start wandering through here. Yes, I think it's seen me now. Okay, so you want to try your best to like hide behind trees like that. Oh, okay, not quite like that. But that does count as a magic attack, I believe. Like, if I try and block this... Okay, they didn't make it to me. I just want to clear out these guys as much as I can before getting toe-to-toe with that Hydra. Because you cannot... I mean, you can try to fight the Hydra from a long distance. It's not really going to work out, probably, in your favor, because you can see that the magic attack is pretty scary. Alright, come on. Oh, this is not good. I didn't want to fight two of these guys at once, if I could help it. Okay, they don't hit too hard, and they're pretty slow, but so am I, so I mean, at least as far as my, like, weapon swings go. Oh, crap! Oh, I think that might have done me in, honestly. Managed to just get out of the way in the nick of time. And you're done. Alright. So that's that taken care of. I'm going to go ahead and heal up here, because I want to try and save my Estus for the actual Hydra fight itself. One other thing I'm going to do as well... Yeah, I am going to unequip the Dark Moon's answering, actually, because I want the Rusted Iron Ring on. Because the area that we're going to be fighting the Hydra in is sort of ankle-deep in water, which is going to slow your movement if you're not wearing this ring, so I'll be very careful of that. Got this ready to go. I think I'm safe here, ish. So yeah, see, that blocks pretty much all that damage. Alright, we're good, we're good. Just make a run for it, Marty. Okay. Oh, jeez. Run, run, run. Alright, I'm gonna have to S this here. Hopefully this tree will do me proud. Okay, that's not bad, that's not bad. If I don't get caught in too nasty of a moment here, I should be alright. Hopefully I can S this before... Oh, no. Crap, this is not gonna be good. Okay. I'm gonna S this one more time, just to be safe. Hopefully. Oh, come on, man. Estus. Okay, I think I'm safe. I think I'm relatively safe. I think I'm sort of close enough that... Yeah, they're going to start going for this lunge attack, which is still scary as hell. Don't get me wrong, it's still pretty devastating, but it does afford me the opportunity to at least swipe. And apparently take out a head in one hit. I didn't realize that was going to be the case, but I'm happy to see it. It means that this fight should not be all that bad, honestly. There's the Knight armor set as well. That's the set you would start if you chose the starting class of the Knight. The set you'd start with, I should say. I'm getting all flustered in this Hydra fight here. Once you get up close to this guy, like I said, the magic attack is by far his most devastating feature. So, now that we're here and he's going for these lunges, not only does it make it a lot easier for us to hit the guy, since we don't have like a bow and arrow or anything. How did that not hit? Aw, shoot. Sometimes these hitboxes are a little bit janky. You do also have to be careful not to get too close to the Hydra, because while there is this little lip in the water here that we can safely walk in, you can see actually there's a ledge that if you go too far in, you're gonna end up regretting is all I'll say. You fall off into oblivion. All right, how many more heads we got here? We only got 2. Oh, they're going for a magic shot. I guess they got a little too far away. And these last couple heads are oftentimes a little tricky. Where'd that one even go? Okay, no, there he is. Okay. I oftentimes find, especially that head on the far right there, to be a pretty hard one to hit, just because of the angle of attack he goes for. Doesn't oftentimes get caught. I'm saying oftentimes way too much, by the way. Someone please stop me. He usually doesn't get caught in like the ground like the other ones do. And his angle of attack actually takes him much closer to the edge of this hit than I'd really like. So I'm gonna try... I might actually get out some fire bombs here to try and start lobbing those, because that's usually how I end up taking this guy out. I actually do have some fire bombs already equipped. I might have to resort to black fire bombs as well. Oh. Well, I got him in the face. There's that at least. He did not seem to like that either. Poor bastard. Night. Lob one real good. Okay, that did hit him. I think one more of those should be enough. I know it doesn't look like his health bar is quite, like, down. Oh, is that going to get him? There you go. Nice. Kobe. We got ourselves a Dragon Scale and the Dusk Crown Ring. The Dragon Scale is an upgrade material much like Titanite, except it only works for very particular types of weapons, specifically dragon weapons, which we'll come across those when we get the chance here. We also get the Dusk Crown Ring, which I'll show real quick here. Grants extra magic castings, but halves HP. So, I mean, that's a very high risk, high reward type of play. Very high T play, I might say. magic crown-shaped ring was granted to Princess Dusk of Ulasil upon her birth. The ringstone allows its wearer to cast additional magics, but at the cost of 1/2 of HP. I mean, sounds like a fair trade to me, right? You know how much I like that challenge. I don't know, I might try this just for a little bit. I've never really committed to the Dusk Crown Ring. How many extra casts? I get 1 extra casting of replenishment. I'm not sure how many extras of heal, because I already used a few, so I'm already down. But this might not prove to be the best option, because a lot of things are probably going to be able to one-shot me now. So we'll mess around with it for a minute, but don't expect it to last too long is all I'm saying. At any rate, that is the Hydra down there. Is if you kept following, like there's like a ledge you can follow that goes around that Hydra's pool, eventually leads to like a ladder that leads back up to the Darkroot Forest where we just were to get the Cat Covenant and all that. So I'll eventually show that path off too, because it has its own unique quirks and interests to seek out. But for the time being, I'm just going to go ahead and rest up at this bonfire. More just to see how many casts of heal I get. I only get 2 extra casts, so I mean, certainly probably not worth the cost of doing business here, but you know what, until I die from having this ring on, I'm not going to worry about it. This is another path that we still have to take at some point. Might as well pull the elevator up here. I'm not going to worry about it just now, because it's a notoriously pretty gnarly area just about at any point in the game, except kind of in the late game. And I don't know, maybe that's just me. I'm just not very good at handling the enemies that are down there. But for right now, I think I'm just going to go ahead and press on to the actual next area of the game that I want to go to, where we can make some progress towards the second Bell of Awakening. Yeah, remember that whole quest that we've just completely set by the wayside? Time to start making our way down towards Blighttown. So I'm going to meet you guys over where we fought the Capra Demon the other day. Alright, real quick, I'm actually going to stop here, take a quick pit stop in the Undead Parish at the bonfire, just to level up a couple times here, because I do have enough souls to do that. So, I mean, I probably should start leveling up my vitality a little bit. It's starting to become a problem. But I really want to get this faith up, because I want that covenant as soon as I can get it. I think I need 25 faith. I might only need 20 if I get summons to help someone with a boss. So maybe I'll do that at the next boss that we come across, but for right now, let's just commit to it, go all in. I'll see you guys when I see you.